Three things that I think women or young women should consider before accepting a man's marriage proposal. The first thing I would like to talk about is consider yourself. First, your vision in life, your principles, and then your goals, where you see yourself moving from your present state. These are very important things that mostly doesn't click our mind, and as a typical young lady, we are only looking at the physical things. What does he have? What does he own? I mean, his looks and all that. They are very important. We don't have to play them. But what I want you to consider, which is very important, is yourself. Because if we look at the origin of a woman, why God created woman in the book of Genesis, God said that it is not good for a man to be alone. I will make him a suitable helpmate. So in my opinion, every woman can be a helpmate, alright? But are you the suitable one for the man that is proposing to you? How would you know? First, you have to know yourself. What are your visions in life? What did God create you on earth here to do? What is your purpose? If you consider your purpose in life, then you can be in a very good position to choose which man you can possibly be a suitable helpmate to. Okay, it's not everybody or every man that you can marry to that can be that significant helper. You have to really know yourself. What are the principles you hold in life? What are your goals in life? Where are you going? How do you see yourself in the future? In that case, you give yourself a clear picture of where you are going. Then you can now consider the man too. So after knowing your purpose in life, now assess the man who is proposing marriage to you. Remember, you are going to be a suitable helpmate. If you become insignificant in a man's life, that is when you are reduced to maybe a property. You are reduced to one of the things he owns, and he can display you anytime. But if you become very significant in a man's life, that suitable helpmate God talks about, I mean, he cannot do without you. So you are his better half. Alright? So consider the man. Do you know his purpose in life? Do you know his principles? Because for me, I was looking into the Bible, and one thing that I held is that I knew that I will end up in ministry. Okay? And so I needed a man who is ministry minded. Even if he doesn't help end up becoming a pastor, he should be ministry minded so that he can allow me, because he's going to be my head, he can allow me to be in ministry. And I'm talking about working in the church. Okay, so those are some of the things I looked out for. And that is what I will base on in advising you that, do you know his purpose in life? Do you know his principles? Do you know his vision, where he wants to go, where he wants to live, where he wants to work? I mean, his career. All these things, you shouldn't downplay them, because after knowing this, then you now compare yourself or put yourself in a mirror and assess that, will you be able to be that suitable helpmate to him? Will you be able to be that better half to him that he cannot do away with? Because now you are coming into his life to fix something that he is lacking. Alright? But like I said, if you just choose a man who really doesn't need you, who really, you will not be able to fit into his vision and his goals in life, it becomes very difficult, okay, for the two of you to agree on some issues. And when it happens like that, it's like you are agreeing to go nowhere. So Bible says that can two work together unless they be agreed. So you have to know his principles, know his purpose in life, analyze yourself and see if you can best fit him as a suitable helpmate. Okay, so the third point I would raise under 3 things you have to consider before you accept a man's proposal is count the cost. Bible says, who is going to build and doesn't take time to assess or analyze what he's going to build? Okay, in the same way, count the cost. The man you are choosing, are you willing for him to be your head? Because if he is the head, he's going to take decisions for you. It's like he's the driver. He is driving you to your destination. And one good thing about God is that he is asking you to submit to that man. But he has given you the power to choose the man that you want to submit to. Alright, so count the cost. Are you willing to totally submit to this man? Because it's a requirement from God. Secondly, are you willing to subject yourself into his vision? Or maybe are you willing, aside yours, are you willing to help him fulfill that purpose for which he married you? Are you willing, aside everything, to support him to accomplish this God-given assignment? You are counting the cost, okay? Secondly or thirdly, are you willing to move with the man? Okay, mostly in marriages, women that sacrifice. You will sacrifice where you stay. I said mostly, I know in some cases it's not so. But mostly, it's women that leave their home to join the man. If nothing changes about the man, are you willing to move with him? Are you willing to move in with him? Okay, are you willing for this man to give you the children that you want to birth on earth? All these things are some of the things you have to look out for. Not only the physical aspect. Remember, I said it's very important because you should also look out for somebody you are attracted to so that you can flow with the person. But aside that, we neglect some of these points I'm raising, and so at the end of the day, we are just moved by fantasy. We are just, oh, I'm in love. Oh, the way he dresses. Oh, it's his looks that kills me. I mean, how he takes care of me is all very important. But you are not looking out to be a liability to the man. You want to fit in as a suitable helpmate. So look out for some of these things and count the cost to see if nothing changes. Okay, family, so I know our content has helped you today. Please, we would like you to subscribe and like, and more very importantly, leave a comment. God bless you.